Hi guys, and welcome to a brand new video. So in today's video, what we're going to be doing is talking to you guys through some marquee matchup investments that you guys can go and make, and hopefully make some very good coins tomorrow. Now, I wouldn't normally cover marquee matchups because there isn't normally that many coins being made, but we're in a very special week this week. And we had the exact same thing, I think, 2-3 weeks ago. And that is that we are in a market where cards are very scarce. What this means is this basically means this week there's been a lot of cards put into SBCs, but not a lot of cards coming out of SBCs. Now the reason for this is because, well, Team of the Season's on Friday. Who on earth is opening their packs right now? And as a result of not many people opening packs, but what is happening, Team of the Season's Friday. What are they doing? They're building packs. So having people build upgrade SBCs, build upgrade SBCs, build other SBCs, build other SBCs, but no one is opening packs. This has, as a result, left us to a market of very heavy scarcity. A good way of proving this is if we go look at what happened to Liverpool players needed just yesterday. Liverpool players went from 900 coins, sorry, typing in the word Liverpool does not help you find Liverpool players. But yeah, just looking at Liverpool players, they were only needed just yesterday, and they've gone from 700 coins to about 3k. And the reason for this is because of the level of scarcity you're in right now. Basically, previously, if 100 people wanted a card, there'd be 1,000 cards in the market. But because everyone's put those 1,000 cards in the market into SBCs, if 100 people want a card, there's only 200 cards in the market. Less supply, equal demand, means they go through the roof. So let's go and cover the marquee matchups that we believe we're going to get. So we're going to start off with a London derby, which there are many of nowadays, because the London clubs seem to be coming through the ranks. But we're going to start here with West Ham versus Arsenal. Now, Arsenal players you can go and pick up, if I'm not wrong, for discard, or as close as you can get. Yep, you can go and literally get these at discard. Now, obviously, they're not 400 coins discard, but once again, I told you we're at a level where the market is at basically complete scarcity. Right now, a Premier League gold card is easily going for 600 to 650 coins. What is an Arsenal Premier League gold card going for? 600 to 650 coins, which means this is literally risk-free, because last week we saw no increase in... We didn't see the market drop with marquee matchups, and that's because people aren't opening their marquee matchups, which means if they're not needed, brilliant. You know, they don't go up, they don't go down. They actually would go up anyway, because people would use them for the generic SBCs. But if they are needed, perfect, especially as it's one of the bigger games. Therefore, if they go one Arsenal player, one West Ham player, you see a Liverpool effect. You see 2-3k on these Arsenal players. So, as first thing you got is Arsenal non-rares for 600, and then we can even look at Arsenal rares, because again, you'll find the exact same thing right here. Now, I'll be honest with you, the Arsenal rares, there aren't too many of them. Yeah, you've got Saka and Odegaard, and I'll be honest, these are discard, because if we go look at a rare, especially 80 rated Prem right mid is, that'll be the cheapest. If we look at a rare 82 rated in the Prem, that'll be the cheapest. So, you can also go with Arsenal rares, because at the current market rate, these are quote-unquote discard. So that is it for the Arsenal... Sorry, no, that isn't it. We now move on to West Ham, sorry. And again, I'm sure we'll find the exact same thing here with West Ham. Remember that the cheapest a gold went for in the Prem is 650 coins. The cheapest a West Ham gold is going for is 600 coins. In fact, these, I'm sure, will be some of the cheapest... Yeah, there you go. Some of the cheapest on the market. So another risk-free investment right there is West Ham gold cards. We'll then move on to West Ham rare golds. And again, I'm sure you can get them by the Medi of Mr. Michel Antonio right here at 800 coins. And again, I'd take away this, and I'm sure the going rate on these is literally... I mean, you can see right there, Antonio is literally the majority of the rares that are the cheapest on the market. You can see right there, another level of risk-free. We'll then head underway with the next matchup, and that is this week, by the way, is rubbish. Like, this week is a bunch of mid-table teams playing mid-table teams, and top-end teams playing bottom-end teams. The matchups almost peak with Arsenal West Ham. But the next one we're going to head underway with, and probably a matchup I can't really appreciate, is Fiorentina versus AC Milan. So, again, I'm not quite sure where this derives or how deep this is, but on my research of, you know, big games and who scored has it highlighted as one of the big games, it is down as a big game. So we start off here with Fiorentina golds, and again, they will be sitting at discard. This because it isn't normally that, you know, impressive to invest in marquee matchups, but again, we're in a market where the market is very scarce and players rise very well. So we're looking right here right now at 550 coins for these golds. Well, if we go look at any Serie A golds, they're literally going for 550. So once again, risk-free. And I'll literally save myself a bit of time. There are your AC Milan cards. Once again, we are looking at the cheapest any Serie A golds. And we're getting both AC Milan cards and Fiorentina cards popping up. So, beautiful. 550 for your Fiorentina and AC Milan golds. And I'm sure the rare golds are probably discarding the Serie A. Yeah, they are discarding the Serie A. And can we find Fiorentina or AC Milan? Well, there's your AC Milan players. But I mean, we'll go up to 750 because that's a point where it's actually reasonable. Milan, there you go. Literally, we saw 700 discard, 750, buy the money. If you try and bid on these players, very, very easy. Fiorentina, do you have any gold rares this year? You do have gold rares, and again, they are flooded at discard, if not 500 coins. Sorry, 50 coins above discard. So once again, another lovely risk-free investment. The next team, or the next teams are going to head in the way with, are going to be the Liga, and if I'm not wrong, it is Olympique Marseille versus Olympique Lyon. Obviously, this makes perfect sense being a matchup. Bear in mind, I guess, I don't know, I can tell you that my French geography really exists. But, yep, we're going to go into these, and once again, I'd be lying to you if they're not basically going to be sent at discard. Although, the only problem with this game, actually, is this is probably the most mainstream game. The most mainstream game is the Olympique Marseille, Olympique Lyon game, and as a result, these cards will be slightly inflated. But, I mean, if we go look at everything in the Liga and how they're looking, yeah, so these cards are slightly inflated. I mean, you are buying only 1 day ahead, so, you know, not too amazing. But every Liga card right now goes for 650, about 650 coins. And what are Olympique Lyon cards looking like? Olympique Lyon cards are looking at, okay, and you're going to get them for a very easy 700, 750. So a 100 coin inflation in potentially the biggest matchup, aka the team that goes, oh yeah, we'd like one Olympique Lyon, one Marseille players. These cards again are going to be hitting 2-3k. So you can go and pick up the non-rares very easy for 750. I mean, if you go and get the rare golds, I bet you could go and buy the mass there at 800. What is every League and Gold rare going for? It might be 700. So every League and rare gold is going for 750, but you're buying players who are useful for the SBC for literally 800. And again, the other game is, sorry, the other team in it is Olympique Marseille, and they are literally the discard golds right here. We've got Bakambu popping up. We've got ourselves Guendouzi popping up. Are there many other Marseille? I think you've got Kamara if he wants to pop up. But yeah, I mean, there you go. We've already got multiple Marseille rares popping up, and we're literally looking at discard right here. And then if it goes off of that trend, then we'd imagine these will be closer to 650, which again was discard for the Ligue 1. And yeah, there you go. So Olympique Marseille, a lot easier to go and get players at discard than Olympique Lyon. I would recommend a 50-50 split on these players. Again, Olympique Lyon may have less rares, and as a result, that's why they're a little bit more expensive, because, again, basically, the more rares a team has for marquee matchups, the cheaper they will be. And we're now going to move underway to the last team, and that is going to be Scotland. And now, the problem with the Scotland derby is that Scotland get battered everywhere. No, the problem with this is it's the minor teams. And when it's the, no offense, but it's the minor teams. And because it's the minor teams, EA have a lot lower tendency of requiring players from said teams. Now they rise well in the hype because everyone's aware of the Old Firm derby, but yeah, I mean, are these players already going to be inflated then? Not really. I mean, 750. Bear in mind the discard for about 650 is not too bad, but there you go. You got McGregor right there, not looking too bad, and then we can head over with Rangers, and there we go. Rangers. I mean, there you go. You can literally get the rare discard. You can get the rares for discard for what's it called? For Celtic, because you got to understand, by the way, rare golds aren't sitting at discard because of upgrade packs. I mean, if I go look at, so right now you can go and get Rangers gold non-rares for 550, but if I go look at every gold non-rare on the game, 500 maybe? Is it 50 coins inflated? I mean, there you go, like you generally can get a very few, so they are literally sitting at discard, so once again, not really looking at much of a risk. Something else also worth doing, and this is what I'll always do for the minor teams, is I'll just go and pick up everyone in that league for like 200 coins for the bronze and silvers, because what they'll do half time is they'll go, we'd like, you know, one Scotland player or one Scottish League player. So what I'll do is I'll just go and mass stock these. If you want the best value for money, you're looking at rare bronzes for 200 coins. There you go, just go and buy one of each of them. And then silvers for 200 coins. And if you really want, you can go silver rares up to 300 coins. And this basically just allows you to cover if they want one player from the Clinch League, or the Scottish Clinch League or whatever. But I think that has got us covered for the mainstream matchups. Yeah, that's about all she wrote. Basically, you can go and get everyone at discard. I probably won't be sending any of my accounts in because I've probably still got 4,000 cards. As of recently, I did this investment for UCL marquee matchup, bought all these cards for 800 coins and go and sell them all for 2.6k. So I had a really good run so far with investing in for marquee matchups this week. That is going to wrap it up. tomorrow's one will be interesting because it'll be a Thursday morning, so it'll be the last 24 hours before team of the season. So yeah, interesting. I'll see what tomorrow's video is about. But thanks for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow with a brand new video.